Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for June 4th. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened in the market today. First up, we got August live cattle on the board. We did see an impressive snapback rally here across this cattle market today. Both live and feeder prices seeing some nice buying activity on some heavy volume, showing that the buyers are continuing to show some good support even after undercutting some key levels here. We did see this August live contract opening up here right around 234.5 this morning. Nice gap lower there, but those buyers stepped in and supported that market immediately, driving it right all the way back up there towards 242 on the day. Nice engulfing bar here, getting this close back above that 50-day average, and our bull pivot here for the week is showing some good signs of life from these buyers, and we should see them try and take some of this momentum into tomorrow's session. Friday's session is going to be important. Bulls need to keep driving this market higher. Some good traction back above the major moving averages should get this rally back underway. Bonus points for a weekly close back here above 244. In the event of that, we should see this market start to coast back up here towards 250. Nice response after undercutting this 237 level a couple days in a row. Buyers continuing to show good signs of life. Heavy volume stepping back into this market, supporting it in the event of this breakdown. We haven't seen this market really get slippery here. Seen some increased volatility, no doubt, but nice response by the buyers has this market looking like we should see some upside into next week as long as we can finish this out strong with a nice session tomorrow. Next up, we got August feeders on the board. Did see this feeder market testing those expanded limits, ending the day up 10 3/4. We did see this market trading in about a $17.50 range, price opening up down there near 336 on the day, undercutting this current yearly low, but seeing a nice response by those buyers. They like those cheap prices, seeing this market snap off of that 336 level, finishing the day up here at 350, 337. Up the limit here, 1075, nice engulfing bar here. We need to see this feeder market get back above these major averages and our bull pivot here, close out the week on a high note, and we should see some more upside spill over into next week. Bulls need to take this momentum from today's action, finish this week strong, and we should see some more upside into next week. If this market continues to falter here at these averages, we could see this thing stay pretty sticky here around 350. Bulls have a chance to take this market higher into the close tomorrow. We want to see them get this market back on track to the upside and take these cattle prices back towards those all-time highs. Next up, here are July corn futures on the board. More downside here as this corn market continues to unravel. This market opening up this week up here around 445 and just seeing some steady selling pressure all week long. Continuing to push down here into new contract lows so far. Evening session printing here at 420.5. Should see the selling pressure continue to drive this market into more contract lows. They are going to start sniffing out $4 here in a hurry. So looking like these sellers mean business, and we should keep taking this market lower here into the weekend. Next up, we got our crude oil futures on the board. Last couple of days, we have seen a nice little rally up here towards 97. This market just running out of gas here, though. Seeing a little bit of selling pressure here today, closing back down below those prior day lows. Trading here around $93 so far. We continue to see some lower highs here. This market continues to face some pressure. We should see the sellers keep on driving this market down here into the 80s and see this crude oil market start to bleed back down here towards these lows. Look for this pressure to keep being put down here on these range lows. Sellers should be continuing to keep the weight on this market, try and take these oil prices back down to some more respectable levels here in the $70 to $80 range. Next up, equity markets seeing some mixed action here today. Dow is being the strongest on the board as we did see a nice snapback rally up into some new all-time highs, finishing the day up there at new highs for that Dow index. The NASDAQ just kind of sticking around here today, but seeing some downside selling pressure here in the evening session, already down over 1% in the evening session. The NASDAQ just getting a little bit extended here, need to cool off a bit. The S&P kind of stuck in the middle, had a little bit of upside, but also seeing some downside here in the evening session so far. The Dow is continuing to march into some new all-time highs after it was a little bit slower to join the party here, but the NASDAQ is seeing a little bit of selling pressure off of these overextended levels. Nothing to be concerned about. We should see dips be good buying opportunities. Look for the buyers to step in down here near that 20-day moving average. We might need to wait until next week to buy or for some better buying opportunities, but we should see this uptrend continue to rally here into the summer months. Each of these indexes looking pretty good. Just going to need to see this dip continue to play out in the next couple days, but we should see some good discounts and some good deals come from it. Continue to keep your capital at work. Now is a good time to be invested. This environment's very strong, and we should see some more upside here into the next couple months. That's all we got for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in with us this week. We'll catch you over the weekend for our market watch. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Have a good night.